QE, the question is asking you are planning on cooking a 12-ounce steak. The steak has a square base of 25 inches squared and a width of 2 inches. You can either cook the steak on a grill at 220 degrees Celsius or the oven at 170 degrees Celsius. And we're being asked to compare which will have the faster rate of cooking the steak. You can see our pictures. The left side is our conduction on the grill. It's going to be heated up through that base there, versus our convection where the surrounding air is at a high temperature cooking the steak. And then we're going to find our time to cook for both conduction and convection, and this can be related to our heat flow into the steak for both scenarios. So in our equations here, we can see our heating laws for conduction and convection. In our conduction, we got all our knowns of the thermal conductivity, the area in contact with the grill, and the temperature gradient. And then for the convection, you can see our heat transfer coefficient, our surface area of the steak, and the temperatures of the surroundings and the temperatures of the steak. And then through our analysis, we can see that convection will be much faster than the conduction in this case, as the heat flow to the steak with the convection is much higher. If the steak were compacted into a half-inch steak while holding the same value, which method of cooking would be better? Would this make one method a better option than the other one from the previous scenario? And so I said the decrease in width in addition to the increase in the contact area of the steak would make conduction cooking, i.e. grilling, a more viable option than in the previous scenario. And then this is because the temperature gradient would produce a larger value. The expanded surface area would cause the steak to cook faster than before. And like in real life, we can see this with burgers. We'll typically smush down a burger, make it very thin, and cook it on a grill. Whereas something like a roast that's bigger, more thick, we will most likely be cooking in the oven.